Greetings. Did you know that I'm currently in one of the oldest historically black neighborhoods here in Atlanta? Greetings. It's your boy Joseph from Learn More with Joe, and today we're in Vine City. Initially a mixed race neighborhood, extenuating factors such as the Atlanta Race Massacre of 1906 and the Atlanta Great Fire of 1917 saw the destruction of many houses belonging to the middle class black community here in Atlanta, and subsequently they decided to go find housing elsewhere. Vine City was one of those neighborhoods that ended up becoming the place to live in early 20th century Atlanta. Honestly, it kind of makes sense that this neighborhood was one of the ones that became the place to be. You have the Atlanta University Center right across the street. My school, Clark Atlanta, I'm genuinely looking at it right now. If I can flip the camera. Matter of fact, quite literally right across the street from Clark as we speak. But also you have the English Avenue neighborhood, you have the Ashby neighborhood down the street, and you have the former community of Lightning, which is a predominantly black community, which is destroyed by eminent domain to make way for the Georgia World Convention Center and the Georgia Dome, which is now the site of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It only makes sense that a lot of black people decide to move right here, especially when you have the education, have surrounded by black people, so you have that little safety insulation. So yeah, it kind of makes sense that this was the place to be. Like I told you all, this is one of the most prestigious neighborhoods for Black Atlantans to live in. You had Alonzo Herndon and his family. You had the Towns family living right across the street. You had later on in the 60s, Dr. King moved his family here during the mid to late 60s. And of course, this was seen as a cradle of the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s due to how many prominent citizens came from the Vine City neighborhood. Around the 60s or the 70s, you start seeing urban decay, you start seeing abandoned apartment buildings, you see a rise in crime, rise in unemployment, and of course, other symptoms of poverty. The neighborhood starts falling off in a sense. There have been multiple attempts at revitalization, most notably within the past decade or so. Yeah, you got like Rodney Cook Senior Park. I've been there before. Like I said, this neighborhood is walking distance from the AUC. So this is the first installment in my Black Neighborhoods of Atlanta series. And I can't wait to see where this takes us next. Until next time, we're ready to learn more with Joe. Later, y'all.